Hey everybody, welcome to Show Some Hus. I am Leo, I have my good buddy Donny, and I have the lovely, beautiful April next to me. We are doing a little fun pod tonight. We have the Nuggets versus the Franz Wagnerless Orlando Magic.
Yay!
Yes. So we're, fingers crossed for that one. But we have the Orlando Magic up tonight, and we're going to do a little recap of our wonderful, gorgeous.
Did something happen last night?
Guys, I don't even know if there's a word to describe how amazing and wonderful last night's game was.
Best fourth quarter of a basketball game I've ever watched.
You're right. It wasn't a great game. It was the fourth quarter, April.
Yeah.
You couldn't have said it any better.
Yeah.
But
To be fair, I only watched half of the third quarter and the fourth quarter because I was at band. But the fourth quarter was excellent.
yeah.
Yeah.
And hey, everybody, if you're wondering, what's that sound in the background? Our lovely dishwasher is joining us for this
Yeah.
pod tonight.
Welcome, dishwasher.
Welcome,
to the
Dishy Wishy.
O'Neill dishwasher.
Yeah. Donnie,
Let's bring it in.
let's do it. Okay. Well, everybody, we are going to do a little recap of last night's game. I'm going to ask April, Donnie, guys, give me one word, just one word to describe last night's fourth quarter.
Finals.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Donnie?
Can I use more than one word?
No.
Donnie. Donnie. I mean,
This is like your rapid fire
Yeah.
question. Like, first thing that comes to mind.
yeah.
That's why I do it, because I'm bad at that.
Oh my gosh. You like to be on the asking end instead of the receiving.
Boom.
Boom. An
We've got some
onomatopoeia.
onomatopoeia.
Yes.
There we
I
go.
love it.
There we go.
All right. Boom and finals. You know what, guys? I don't think I could find a better word to describe last night than those two words.
Yeah,
What
but
would
you still
say?
have to.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
you're not getting out of this.
Um,
Now that we know that the question asker doesn't like doing it, we're asking forever.
I'm going to go with, you ready?
Yeah.
Legend.
Wait
for it. Dairy.
Okay. Thanks, Barney.
You're welcome. Everything about last night, minus the third quarter. We won't talk about that. We'll skip right
Yikes,
on over that
We will
one.
talk about that.
Everything else was either good or, oh my gosh, there's no question that we have the greatest player on the planet and the greatest team on the planet.
Yeah. I felt like I was watching a finals game because of how well they were moving the ball, the energy, running down the court, looking for steals, looking for blocks,
Showing some hus.
some incredible passes, just
Yeah, there was...
blocking, not letting them score every time they're down the floor.
Yep.
It was amazing.
And here's the thing, guys. Pick your favorite highlight because there's a couple handfuls to choose from.
Yeah.
We had the lob to AG. We had obviously the last shot of the game.
Chef's kiss.
Pretty much everything that Jamal does is something that's worth talking about.
Yeah.
What was your? Because I have mine, but I'm sharing mine last because I'm the question asker here. What's your favorite highlight from last night?
Oh, easy.
April, what is it?
The Peyton Watson slam.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
It was just like, I felt like I was at the game and not on my couch.
Grown man ball.
Yeah, that was... I mean, the pass to him was great. The whole play, but then the delivery, he knew what was going to happen, and so did everybody else in the paint.
Yeah.
And it was great.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
So that's mine.
Watch that on repeat.
I mean, obviously, the buzzer beater. Like, obviously, that's the answer, right? But, man, that changed. Or the Murray steal.
Oh, at the end.
At the end,
It was like
I texted.
Chef passed it to him.
I texted Leo and I said, Jamal for president. And then 2 minutes later, when Jokic made the game-winning shot, I said, and Jokic for king.
Yes, I announced that to the whole crew.
So good.
he deserves it.
I agree.
That was...
That's a king I would be willing to pay taxes towards funding his. I've said this before. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll pay for his
That's a
meals.
monarchy
I'll
you
help
can
pay
get
for it.
behind.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Donnie, what was your favorite play from last night? Now that old Dishy Wishy is back with us.
This is why we don't record here.
I'm kind of going to go down the route April went, and obviously it's not the last second. Although, I mean, you're right. That's the obvious answer, right?
Right.
Like we will watch that on repeat for the next
That's the
probably 10
highlights
years,
I've been watching.
right? But I loved at the end when we were only down 2. Joker got the ball, and he did not even look to pass the ball.
No.
He just said, I'm going to go get my quick 2. We're going to tie this up, and then you guys are going to have to hit a last-second shot, resulting in the Murray steal, and then obviously we know what happens. So that's what I loved about last night, because we did everything we got to that point. We're like, okay, now at this point, yes, this guy touches the ball, and unless you triple team him, he does not pass the ball.
Yeah.
And he did just that.
Yeah.
That was good.
Man, that was beautiful. And I think we said it, like, as soon as we got that board, we were like, do not pass it. Go score the basketball.
Yeah.
He did it.
Didn't touch the rim.
Guys, my favorite's a little abstract. It
Okay.
wasn't a specific play. I mean, obviously, the 18-point comeback, all of that, great, right?
Yeah.
But that's not it. Do you remember when Nikola decided, after he got fouled 4 times and nothing was called, but, we'll skip that. He's guarding Brandon Poldensky the whole way up the floor, and
Yeah.
he gets bumped by Brandon, and he kind of flails his arms, and, there's a
It was
there's a
not.
whistle. I
it
know.
was
I
not
know.
that bad. Yeah.
My favorite part is when Steve Kerr locks eyes with old Yoke and says, "Come on, bro," gets all facey with it.
Yeah.
And Yoke just looks at him and goes to the bench.
Yep.
I was like, bro, it's over. We're going to win this game.
Yeah.
Steve, you might as well be called Dylan Brooks for poking that bear. What a big ding-dong move that was.
I honestly lost a lot of respect for Steve Kerr when he did that. Does that help your team literally at all to talk crap to the best player on the opposing team? And we've seen Jokic lose his temper several times this season. He's gotten ejected more than once. And the fact that he just walked away, that I agree with you, Leo. That was the icing on the cake. He was like, it's mine now. I can't believe you just said that.
Well, and Steve's here to do 7th grade gossip. Nicola's here to work.
And if you're going to talk to somebody as the coach, talk to the refs. Don't talk to the players of the opposing team. Give me a break. You're a head coach. You're Steve Kerr.
Well, it was just funny because he was playing defense, right? And the last interview he had over Christmas was that apparently defense is being pushed out of the game. So
Pushed is the right word.
Doesn't like that.
yeah. What did we look? It was legislated.
Legislated.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a big word for Steve. That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. He's a well-educated man. And then to top it all off, Steve, aren't you, out of all the coaches with all the players on their team, aren't you probably the last coach that should be directing behavior for another
Yeah.
team's player?
Yeah.
Do you have those same conversations with Dre? Do
Clearly
you?
not.
Did you? Have you? No? Then maybe before we start with Yoke, we
Yeah.
start with our own squad and we get a winning season.
Yeah.
Because there's trouble in San Francisco.
There's a lot of trouble. I honestly feel bad for Steph Curry. I love Steph Curry. I feel really bad for him that he has to play on a team with a teammate that does the things that, our friend Dre does.
And Father Time is just smacking them in the
for
face.
a coach that is not paying attention to his team but what somebody else, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It made me sad for the players on Golden State that don't really deserve that. They're
Yeah.
professionals too.
Do you think that in some place in the United States, there's a guy sitting on his couch named Mark Jackson, and he's just like, oh, thank God. Oh, I love that game. That was great. That was amazing. I'm so glad that they lost.
Yeah. Did you know, while I was researching, still don't know if Mike Malone coached with his dad. Couldn't find that. But
Okay.
Mike Malone was hired under Mark Jackson.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't remember where, but I was reading that while I was researching that.
I thought it was.
Yeah. So
yeah, I
a
don't know.
little bit of justice there.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's wow, good connection,
'Cause
Donnie.
Mike Malone's kind of off the coaching tree of Mark Jackson.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And Success City.
Yeah. I didn't understand. I think Steve Kerr, he was just really frustrated with the game in general. because I think what he was trying to say was he thought Jokic flopped. Jokic did not flop. Clearly, the Podinsky or whatever his name is, he clearly put an arm in there, but so did Joker.
Yeah.
Joker didn't fall down.
No, there was contact.
He also didn't even argue the call.
No, he knew it. We all knew it.
Yeah, like Joker was clearly, we had to press.
Yeah.
We needed to get the ball back. It was a very, I just didn't understand. There was no elbow to a face. There was no fist to a face.
Nope.
Once the whistle was called, both players just
Moved on.
yeah, it was such a strange situation. And you want to poke the bear, like you said?
Be my guest.
Yeah, right?
The only people that made it a deal were Steve Kerr and us fans. No one else in the game thought it was a deal.
Including Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, who Steve was talking to.
Right.
He just walked away. And he might have said something. I hope he said something. But
the announcer said
but-
something about both coaches being upset on that play.
Well, I kind of thought, but I'm also a Nikola fan. I get it. I thought Podinsky shoved him.
He definitely
I thought
did.
he threw. He extended.
Well,
when you extend,
when you see the arm went up.
Yeah.
I thought it was a foul on Joker. I just didn't think it was. Joker was not trying to sell it.
no,
It was a clear foul.
yeah,
To me, I mean, I just didn't understand. And frankly, I hate that we're even talking about that. Because I
Sorry.
mean,
Sorry.
no, not us. I'm just saying like the
the fact that it was a deal at all.
Yeah, the fact that it was a deal at all, because I mean that last second shot, what was it, like 24-4 run at the end we had. I mean, Peyton Watson hits a huge three.
And it was everybody.
Everybody.
I mean, we can say Jamal and Nikola, which Jamal and Nikola.
Yeah. What were their stat
No, but
lines?
sorry, Aaron Gordon with a 30 ball? See, is it a season high? No, it's not a career high.
Definitely the season high.
Yeah,
Yeah.
30 with 21 stitches.
Yeah.
God,
All right, I have
Yeah.
some
he needs to drink more
intel
eggnog.
on the Malone coaching situation.
Okay.
All right, let us know.
Can
we got?
confirm they did coach together
Where at?
the Knicks.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
um,
What were their jobs?
Malone Sr. was an assistant for the Knicks from 1996 to 2000, and then he left for the Pacers, and then he came back to the Knicks from 2003 to 2004. And during that time, that entire time, 2001 to 2005, Michael Malone was also an assistant coach for the Knicks. So they were of the same position, I guess, for the Knicks.
Okay.
And then Malone Sr. left and returned, and then eventually Lynn left again to go back to the Cavs.
Wow.
And then ended up getting the head job there, right?
Yeah.
After he moved to be an assistant there, and then he got the head job there.
How long was he the coach of the Kings?
I don't think very long.
I don't think anybody was for a while there.
Yeah. After the like Mike Bibby days, it was kind of rough.
2013 to 2014. You're talking about Mike Malone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Junior.
Rest in peace, big guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he coached till 2016.
Oh,
I didn't realize it was that recent.
coached a long time.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
He started coaching in 1967 and his professional career.
So he's seen the game change a lot.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Peyton Watson getting the big minutes over MPJ?
At the end?
Yeah,
I mean, he deserved it more than MPJ.
it worked out.
I don't know. I feel like so bad because
I do
MPJ, I
too.
love him so much,
Yeah.
but Peyton just had a better game, so it was the right call.
Yeah.
And yeah, I agree. And one of them is really good at shooting the ball. One of them is really good at defense.
Yeah.
We needed the defender in the situation.
Yeah.
I feel like it was the right call.
And
If Jamal's out or if Jokic is out with foul trouble or from fouling out or whatever, then we need to have Mike in the game because we got to have a scorer. But we didn't need that. We had our two scorers in the game.
yeah,
Well, and this isn't back to back. And MPJ, like, we have to keep him healthy with
Yeah.
all of his health concerns.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, at this point in the season, we can't be just like, yeah, we're going to play him big minutes back to back because we can't afford to lose him. So I think that even from that stance, it was a good call to play P. SWAT.
one of the first people off the bench with a huge smile was MPJ when
Yeah.
we won that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, MPJ is a team player.
Yeah.
That's
He-
the thing.
he
Like,
is.
we talk about the culture in the locker room and stuff. It's clearly very healthy.
Yeah.
There's no one
Yeah.
in there that's just like all about themselves.
Right.
MPJ knew. I mean, obviously the result showed it
Yep.
was probably the right decision.
Yep.
MPJ will start tonight probably.
As he should.
As he should.
I
yeah.
agree.
Exactly.
He's one of the best scorers in the NBA.
Yeah, and I mean, it's great to see that there's competition now, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's what we kind of had last year.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I don't feel like your starters should ever be comfortable. And that's the sign of a great bench,
Yeah.
too. Which is nice
Yeah.
for us as Nuggets fans.
keep people on their toes.
Yeah. I mean, 2 of them are very comfortable, and I would say probably 3
Well,
or
yeah.
4. But I agree. There's
Yeah, unless you're the star, I think you should be.
there's a Nugget or 2 that starts the game on the bench that would start the game on the floor with
Many other
19 to
teams,
20
yeah.
other teams.
Yeah.
Should we do a breakdown?
Yeah.
do it.
I'll break down the Warriors' stats quick.
Cool.
And then you do the Nuggets.
Cool.
Looney had 7 points. Kuminga had 16. That's a whole nother issue. Hear about that?
I did. He's frustrated.
Yeah. Chris Paul got the start. He only had 9 points. Steph Curry with 30. He was only 5 of 12 from 3, which honestly isn't terrible, but because it's Steph Curry, I feel like that's kind of below what we expect from him.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson had kind of a rebound night. He went hot. He got hot for a while. He had 24.
I was happy to see that, man. I love Clay.
I do too.
I love
Yeah.
Clay. And I love his shot. I think it's so beautiful.
Honestly, there's no one really on the Warriors other than Draymond and now Steve Kerr that I kind of despise.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
They all seem like really good guys. Sarge had 13. Wiggins had 11. How do you say his name? Pozemski?
I thought it was Pozemski.
Pozemski had 13, and then Jackson had 4. But that Pozemski,
He had a few threes.
he's good.
He's got
He's
game.
a good rookie.
He's got game.
Yeah.
He ate us up in the 3rd.
He also looks like Jack Harlow.
He can shoot, too.
Don't watch that movie, everyone.
The original.
Oh, yeah, watch the original. Don't watch the new one, sorry.
You said the new one's bad? Did you watch
It's
it?
so cheesy.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of cheesy, it was all smiles for Aaron Gordon. 30 points,
God, what a game.
9 boards,
Good job, bud.
2 assists. He played like a stud.
Yeah.
He played like he's never been hurt. MPJ, 8 points, 4 boards. He started off hot. Or
He
am
did.
I wrong?
No, he did.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's, we didn't need 25 from him.
No?
It's okay. KCP, 8, the 3 and 4. That's a solid night for a guy like that. He's our lockdown guard defender. We need about that from him. Jamal Murray, 25 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds. Those are the averages that we need from him.
And he was limited because he was in foul trouble early.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
So,
And he's very capable.
yeah.
Reggie didn't do much. CB didn't do much. Zeke did what he usually does.
I was just bummed that for them, they both almost, or all 3 of them almost got 20 minutes. And the point production was bad.
Zeke
That's-
did have 3 rebounds and an assist. Not terrible. For him, that's an improvement.
You're 7 feet. I feel like you should, but I also agree that it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
And it's, Julian is trying to find himself. He's a rookie, man. He's going to get those very odd and here and there minutes. When he's hot, he's going to play 25 minutes. When he's not, he's going to play 2. Peyton Watson.
What a night.
He's figuring out this game. Or maybe it's a hot stretch. I don't know.
Well, I mean, Malone said it himself. He's practically a rookie. And for him to, because of
Yeah.
last year, he
Yes.
really didn't play. Like,
Agreed.
He's getting his feet wet.
he is doing a good job.
I'm kind of hoping that's the direction that Swather goes. Swather. Jeez, I'm getting that from old Dave.
Oh, my God.
Strother, sorry.
He calls him Swather.
Swather. Yeah, my bad.
Or Swather.
Yeah. The stat padding center that we have in Nikola Jokic, 34 points, 10 assists, and 9 rebounds.
Another soundboard triple-double.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right? And it's like...
Guys, he missed
how
3
many-
shots, though. That's a terrible game for him.
I know,
Oh
and
my
I'm
God.
frustrated. I hope that he's been in the gym this morning
Another
to take care of that.
almost wilt stat
Yeah.
comes out about Nikola
Yeah.
Jokic. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
When we're talking about his... And by the way, how many of these has he shot and hit? What is his percentage on last-second shots? I would like to know, because if you ask Anthony Davis, who doesn't have any eyes anymore because of Nikola Jokic, he's pretty good at it.
Yeah.
Nicola's pretty good at shooting that last shot.
Yeah.
I would like to see a stat. Stat Muse,
Yeah.
I'm on it.
let's go find it. Thanks, April. But yeah, man, I was very happy with our individual performance. I have not looked at our overall team. What do you have for me, Donnie?
I mean, just an amazing night. I don't really know what else to say.
Yeah.
Like, it was... I almost didn't even watch the second half.
Fair.
And,
That would have been a mistake.
Yeah, like, I am so happy.
I mean, you could have skipped the third quarter. You could have gone take a shower,
right.
do what you need to do.
Get a quick nap before
yeah,
bedtime.
right.
It was, I don't know. I think when you look at the overall story arc of this year, I think maybe Rocksteady said this, but he said a really good movie always has, like, storylines, right? There's a Christmas incident with a dog,
Yes.
and then the guy comes back and drops 30. And then, and it happens to be in a game when I thought we were getting our tail kicked.
Down 18?
Yeah. It was,
Middle of
with
the
6
third?
minutes to go.
yeah.
Was it 6 minutes?
That's what the
18?
announcers kept saying.
Jeez.
It was not good. And then, Joker hits an impossible shot right in front of the Golden State bench, which I thought was really funny.
This one's for you, Steve.
Yeah. I think deep down Steve knows he shouldn't. Like, I think he's probably embarrassed at this point.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, man. I think his ego is... He's won 4 championships. I think that he thinks he deserves the right to tell people how it is.
Yeah, and one thing I wanted to talk to you both about is we could potentially kind of get to 30 wins.
Oh, here we go. What's the new one, Donnie?
30 before 12?
Yeah, 30 before 12.
30 before 12. I knew that was coming out of your mouth. I knew that was coming.
That's the exact
Donnie.
number I was thinking of. How'd you know?
Donnie, now that you've said this, now that you've put this out in the world, do you know what's going to happen?
We're going to lose tonight?
Well, I don't... Now, Donnie,
I'll knock on wood.
they're Franz Wagnerless.
I know.
Not Mo Wagnerless. They have Mo.
Well, we got the Pistons on Sunday, which makes me nervous.
I know, man. They need to win. Actually, he might be my favorite.
Oh,
dude.
here it is. Number 1. Ronald Murray has never missed a game-winning shot. He shot 4, and he's made 4.
Oh,
Okay.
that guy's a legend now.
That's pretty cool.
Need to find
I didn't even know what that was until now.
how many has Nicola shot?
No, I don't see him on here.
What?
Because he's not on the top.
Well, he's
list.
1 for 1 this year.
Well, yeah.
He's-
It only has, I'm looking at regular season, I think.
oh, and that was...
Yeah.
Because it
Oh.
only shows, like, people who have made 4 or more in the regular season. And for that one, it's Ronald Murray.
All right, we're going to pick this up. So we're doing an in-game recap right now. Game's about to start. We're playing the what list magic?
The Franz Wagnerless magic.
Yeah. So we're going to do the in-game recap, and then we'll be back.
Sorry you don't have AG anymore. Not sorry.
Everybody, welcome back to Show Some Hus. We are at halftime with the...
High spirits.
Yeah, high spirits. High spirits. That's the best way to put it. Magic and Nuggets, and the score is...
67-54. Denver is up.
Yeah.
No surprise there after last night's win.
Yeah.
First quarter was solid. Second quarter was okay. Honestly, guys, I'm more impressed with our bench right now than our starters.
Yeah, me too.
They came to work tonight.
Where is Peyton Watson, though? That's my question.
4 minutes?
Who?
Peyton.
He played?
Yeah. But, like, when we're talking about Peyton Watson at this point,
Oh,
4
yeah.
minutes is basically 0,
Yeah.
right?
I
Like,
won. Yeah.
Especially after last night.
Yeah. His only stat is 2 personal fouls.
Guys, if I'm going to give a player of the game so far, and I don't want to jinx him, I'm going to go with MPJ. And not because he's shooting well, which he is, but he's attacking the rack.
Yeah. Points in the paint, I'd be curious to see for him tonight versus an average of his other games, because I feel like he's going to it.
Or at least attacks, right?
Yeah.
Braxton Key hit a 3 for us.
Yeah. He's got 2 rebounds, too, and an assist.
Yep. Jamal has a very balanced game so far. Aaron Gordon has turned into a Hall of Famer in the last few games.
Yeah.
I wonder if his dog is related to the spider that bit Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He's become a dog.
They hang
He's
out.
got the dog in him.
They hang out in the sewers with the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, he hangs out with a rat. Mentors
Splinter.
him. Yeah. Yeah, and
Christian Brown been very hesitant, but he still has 5 points.
he hit a 3.
Yeah, he hit a 3.
Should have shot that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
And to go back to MPJ's played the least of all the starters and is
Oh.
our leading scorer.
What's KCP doing?
KCP has 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists.
4-3-2 at halftime.
Nice.
That's pretty solid.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I really like him.
Bancaro for the Magic, 16-6. The dude is a walking bucket. And Jalen Suggs, the football player, has 15 points. I say that because he could have been a high Division I football player.
Oh, really?
He was a stud quarterback.
Oh.
And his best sport was football.
I thought you were just relating him to the other Suggs.
Oh, Terrell Suggs?
Yeah, the amazing Suggs.
Yeah. No, Jalen Suggs was a stud football player in high school, like a Gatorade player.
Gotcha.
But man, we look good on all cylinders, and I don't really want to say it. I just gotta.
I feel like how we've played in the first half is an extension of our comeback from last night. Like, we're playing like that again.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
thank God we're
yeah.
not playing from 18 behind. We're just playing from 0-0.
We're playing literally like you said. We picked up from last night.
Yeah.
Good call. That's exactly.
And we're home.
Yeah. One thing I really like determines a lot of NBA games nowadays is the 3-point line. And Orlando is shooting 42.9%, 9 of 21. And we're only 30%, 6 of 20. And we're winning the game by 13 points.
That's
I'll take that.
Yeah,
In the
me
modern
too.
game, that's impressive.
how many more shots have we shot tonight than them?
So we've shot a total of 52. They've shot 47.
Okay. Well,
And we're up 13.
Yeah, we're
5 more
shooting.
shots?
We're
Yeah.
shooting 51%. They're shooting 40%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And I love that we started the game off with a missed free throw. That's so us.
so us.
Jesus, I hate it.
Yeah, I mean,
but isn't Jokic like 31 in a row or something like that for free throws?
He was.
he was. He missed one
Until-
last
Last
night.
night he missed one.
Yeah. I didn't even notice until they said that last night.
Yeah, same.
Because
Yeah.
they were talking about it.
Well, a lot of that comes from.
I don't think he knew that, though, to be fair.
Why were they-
As he said
Yeah.
in the post-game interview last night, sometimes the ball goes in, sometimes not.
Oh, when you sent that, April, I was like,
That was my favorite
he's such
moment.
yeah. And that's why people say, like, he doesn't even care about basketball because he says goofy stuff like that. But it's just a fact. Sometimes it goes in. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, that's literally how statistics works.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Unless you're Nikola Jokic, when usually it goes in, seldomly it does not.
I guess it depends on your definition of sometimes.
You're,
Huh?
There was a quote last night that Joker had I thought was really good. He said, "We are chasing the Denver Nuggets too. We want to be better than last year. I think we are capable of being better and to beat that team this year."
Okay, I love that, especially because of the context that it was in, which was after the question was asked, who are you chasing? Because a lot of the teams are chasing the Denver Nuggets. Who are you chasing? And he didn't even hesitate. He's like, ourselves, duh.
Yeah.
Like,
he's like,
we are the best. Like, who else would we be chasing?
he's like, I thought you'd ask this eventually. Hold my beer while I answer this question.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically saying there's no mountaintop. You keep going.
And what a great we're chasing ourselves.
Yeah.
We're not here to worry about what other people are doing.
Yeah, and I don't think it's... I think some people try to spin that and, like, he's being cocky. But, no, I don't think that's it. I think he's saying, like, we know what we are.
Yeah.
Last year we reached the pinnacle. And
Right.
if we continue to one-up that each year, then we're in good shape to do it again and again and again.
When the Bucks won it, I feel like he did say something similar about everyone's chasing Giannis and Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So, and which made sense because they were the champions at the time.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we're up
Yep.
54-67. Quarter 3 starting here.
Let's bring it out.
Okay, everyone, so we're back after the Nuggets Orlando Magic massacre. It's kind of like we were Cedric Diggory and they were Voldemort.
Oh my gosh.
We took a loss tonight, and it's gonna be quick. Here's what it comes down to, guys. 2 things: call a timeout.
Yeah.
Mike Malone, Coach Malone, I love you, and I think you're one of the greatest coaches ever, and I believe in you. We're tied 120, and you don't call a timeout, and then we get down by 2, Donnie, and we call a timeout, and the best we get is a ball screen that we would have run anyway without the timeout.
And it was a very clustered ball screen. It was hurried. There was 9 seconds.
Ugly.
And it was inbounded, it was inbounded to Joker to start, and then he gave it to... There was too much wasted time. There was way too much wasted time.
Sloppy. It was like we had never run one. And you and I were saying, when time was ticking down, when Orlando had the ball, we were like, they look too comfortable.
Yeah.
They look way too comfortable. And what happens? Banchero gets 2 throws?
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was the first thing. Call a timeout. Number 2 is 2 words. Peyton Watson.
Yeah.
Where art thou?
Yeah. Especially on defense.
Yes.
Mike,
Yeah.
why are you trying to fix something that's not broken?
And
Play
had
him at
we
the end of games.
called a timeout, what a great time to sub him in.
Right? Like
Was he hurt?
I don't know, but if you're worried, for example, like we have timeouts, and if you're worried about getting the right personnel on at the right time, and you have 2 timeouts, that shouldn't be a worry.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay,
so,
let me just. I got 2
Go-
words. I
go,
got
Donnie.
2 words for you.
Go, Donnie. Let me hear
I'm
you
gonna quote April here and a song
Okay.
of an artist and the name I don't know. I'm upset.
How
Those
upset?
are your 2 words?
Those are my 2 words.
Oh my goodness. I love it.
That was that to follow up what happened last night with that
Yes. At home.
at home.
I almost bought us 3 tickets for this game.
Yeah.
And then it was too expensive. And I'm so happy that I
So
didn't.
happy.
And
Good
they
call.
were missing
Good call.
their best player.
Yeah.
Let's not forget
That's what I
that.
thought. Yeah, Franz isn't playing.
Franz.
We good.
Or Joe
Yeah.
Ingles, like the kryptonite to our
Oh, man.
defense.
The lefty.
What are we
Yeah.
doing? This is
just-
the magic. Which also, show some Huss Nation. Why? Why? Why?
Yeah. It could be summed up in one word. Why?
Why?
So many
that.
questions.
I don't even. I can't even finish that because there's so many. That's it. That's my one word. You asked me my one word for earlier, which was finals, and now my one word is why.
I'm on board.
So many questions.
I'm on board.
I'm going to blame it on one thing. Cowboy boots.
It was Western
Why
night.
are they touching the basketball floor? Why
That's what caused the
why
KCP
is
turnover.
why is anybody stomping the floor with some Bruce Browns? I'm calling them Bruce Browns because he wore them all the time last year.
Yeah.
Oh, mic is on. Pause.
Okay.
pause.
We'll be right back. All right, we're back. We just had to watch the Michael Malone press conference.
Had
Frustrating.
to is the right way to say that.
Yeah. We were kind of just waiting for someone to ask, should you call that timeout? No one asked. I don't want to put it all on him.
I don't even want to talk about it.
I mean, the fact that we had an 18-point lead.
I wish he hadn't had said that. I didn't realize that's how much we were up by.
Right? It's frustrating.
If I'm recalling this wrong, please call me out. We were up 120, 118. We commit a transition foul or just a layup foul?
I think it's a layup foul.
Which why?
They bang both free throws. We're tied 120, 120, right?
Mm-hmm.
We dribble the ball down to our front court.
Also, the shot clock is on our side. Let's be very clear about that.
Yeah.
We don't call a timeout.
I know.
We have
Yeah.
2. We have
of
2.
them.
Yeah.
And maybe I didn't look. Was I wrong about that? Do we not have 2
No, we had
timeouts?
2
We had 2. And
because we had 1 to spare when the game ended.
Yeah, and I think the shot clock was still in play. However, I think the difference between shot clock and regular clock were very, very... It was
Yeah.
very, very small. And in that situation, you squeeze the game.
Yes.
You squeeze the game, and you think, okay, how do I put all the probability in our favor? You call that timeout, and you think, okay, either we're going to overtime or we win this game. It's a very simple basketball fundamental.
But instead,
Now, I am not an NBA coach. I don't have an NBA Finals title under my belt. However, I felt that was a huge mistake on his part. Huge tonight. Now, do I think it's going to be the reason we don't win the finals this year? No. I hope he learns from this. I hope he does. I hope this is something we look back on and we think, okay, he learned from that game. I'm nervous because, I mean, Leo, you said this, 2 minutes ago? We're the Warriors tonight. We had the lead.
by 18, it
Yeah.
was the same differential.
Yeah, we got humbled. We should have won that game. We should be 26-11 right now.
I'm upset.
Before I say this, I believe in Mike Malone.
Same.
100%.
He's
Love
a
him.
fantastic coach. I want him to coach us moving forward. And he is.
Yeah, I'm not.
He is.
I'm
he
not,
is him for our coach.
I'm not
Yeah.
out here with like pitchforks, you
Yeah.
know, trying to get
No.
the guy.
He's our Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
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 So, and we are
Well,
all.
Ted
And we are
Lasso
all.
has some
We are.
rough times,
We are all
so.
Rebecca. At least we want to be, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, we're obviously airball with the timeout.
Yeah.
Obviously. And so okay, so then let's get past the should have called the timeout.
Yeah.
Because he does call the timeout with 9 seconds left.
That was an obvious timeout.
And
Every
it
single
was.
coach in the NBA
So-
calls
Sure.
that.
So then
yeah.
then we come back from timeout and I'm thinking we're gonna get the ball to the greatest basketball player to possibly ever touch a basketball.
Yeah,
Let's think
the,
about what he did
guys,
last
at
night.
the
And I'm-
very
and-
least,
and I'm
the
not-
best basketball player currently on the planet
And I'm-
playing in the best league in the world.
Exactly. And I'm not saying this only because, and I agree with April, because of what he did, but not just because of what he did last night. Not because he's my guy,
Yeah.
Time MVP.
but because he has a higher field goal percentage than anyone else that shoots the ball regularly in the NBA.
Yeah, and you only needed 2.
By far.
Yeah.
And we get a forced, in-your-face, off-balance. Was it left-handed?
Double. It was like a
it
double.
left-handed? Did he shoot left-handed?
No, but it was like a double clutch, one-handed.
Chuck from 18 feet.
Yeah.
And I love Jamal.
Good player, and not a guy that I would argue would take the shot. I just if he was the
but
one,
not that shot.
yeah, exactly. If Jamal was to if he was the one to actually take this shot, I'm okay with it. It just was not a good shot in general, regardless of the individual who took it.
Here's my problem, Donnie. How do we not have a play that it's a guarantee he is by himself on a matchup? Not Jamal,
Yeah.
Nikola.
Yeah.
How do we not have that?
Yeah, and
how has that not been developed
Yes.
by we have how many coaches? 15?
Yes, and with 6 seconds, you make that happen quickly. And if the other team wants to gamble in that situation and double, that makes
Well,
it
didn't we have
easier
9
for us.
seconds?
We don't
That's
have
what
a-
I'm saying.
we
Or
don't-
yeah, 9 seconds.
We don't have a single brain
Even
that can be like,
worse.
hey, this is how you get Nikola the ball at this amount of
For
time.
9 seconds. Like, we had less time than that last night.
Yeah.
And if you call it
Down.
and let's say you
Like, what is happening?
let's say we don't have the play drawn up, or we still don't have it figured out after the timeout's gone. We inbound it, call another timeout, because guess what, fellas, we have 2.
Yeah, I know. Right. If we aren't seeing exactly what we want, call it quickly.
Yes.
We knew that Jamal was
We
in
had
trouble. We don't
plenty
call a
of
second
time.
timeout.
We should be watching overtime right now, at the very least.
Yeah. The most disappointing outcome I saw was us watching overtime.
We lost the game on the
And
sideline.
here we
tonight.
are.
Yeah, we did.
We lost the game on the sideline.
Yeah.
Okay, now that I've said that, we're gonna be fine.
So I'll take a breath, guys. Let's everyone breathe in
Okay.
and breathe out.
Use your brain.
Smell the flowers. Blow out the candles.
Yeah, breathe in this candle.
Oh my gosh.
Leo and I are going. Donnie, you're going too with us, right? On
Sunday? Yeah, we're going to Pistons game.
Yeah.
We're all going on Sunday.
Oh god,
Okay.
now I'm so scared.
It's the Pistons. So if we don't win by 20 or 30, I'm upset.
At this point, I just want to win.
I'm bringing my good friend, Master Splinter herself.
Oh, nice. Nice. We're going to have a crew there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coach K is going to be there. We're going to go on the court.
Wow.
Yeah, Show Some Hus is going to be on the court.
Is Rocksteady going?
Rocksteady is going.
Oh my gosh, the whole crew.
The whole crew.
Rocksteady, Coach K and I were practicing a couple free throws today at the old workplace.
Sounds like you guys were working real hard.
I mean, last time I shot against you, you need some practice, dog.
God. Oh my god.
I still don't know if I believe that because I've seen him shoot.
It happened. No, he did beat me.
He did just do a Murph workout, and then we
I-
did it. So it
Did
was
a
like,
Murph?
No.
I mean, he did like a Murph training type workout.
I mean,
I was
that's
a little
lot.
tired, but I still shouldn't have lost. Let's put
Yeah.
it that way.
Should have
No.
taken a timeout. Do you
I
have 2
didn't.
left?
I didn't show my hus.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucked, and I don't want to talk about it anymore because I just want to
Yeah.
get to Sunday.
We
I
got the
feel like-
Pistons.
So the Nuggets are 25 and 12. It's a rough. Should be 26-11. I mean, I shouldn't have brought it up. I shouldn't have brought up the
Yeah.
30 before 12 tonight.
Just cut that part out,
Yeah.
please. We don't need to know that.
It's frustrating.
I'm
Yeah.
upset.
You
That's
guys,
my signature line tonight.
you guys got any last words? Not gonna kill you. I'm just asking for general.
Yeah, it's always kind of scary when you say that.
You guys have a last phrase?
I don't.
I think Nuggets and Mike Malone, please don't forget to show some Huss.
Go Nuggets.
Nicola, we trust.
Yeah.